And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
We are recording.
So hot in that room.
You're so hot.
What did you say, Dan?
Yeah.
What? What did you say she was?
Nothing. We're going to start the show now, Jacob. It's The Bonfire, Comedy Central, SiriusXM 95, Comedy Central Radio. It's the Quarantine Tapes. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Okerson. Just go through it on the other end of the computer. Yeah. You got ear problems. You have the corona. You got fucking AIDS, I just heard. I got a call from your doctor that you have Ebola. That's a lot, dude. No, the ear problem coming back sucks, especially during these times. We're joined via the internet by producers Christine, Jacob, White Lou, Black Lou. We got the whole fucking crew here today.
Yeah, no B-Rod today.
B-Rod's out. B-Rod is giving up on us. She said
She turned back into pure light.
Yeah. She'll come again every 7 years. She's like a cicada. You just have to wait. And then Becky shows back up. Dude, yeah, you have the ear problem going on right now. Yeah. It sucks because not a medical emergency, but in a medical emergency to you.
And then also, like, not knowing if I have coronavirus or not, like, a hard time with what they would be able to prescribe me, so.
Yeah, because
I was able to get an appointment tomorrow for noon to go, which already, it's a whole different anxiety of going to a fucking doctor's office.
That hazmat suit. Get that hazmat suit with me.
Exactly, which I don't have.
But are you going to drive to the appointment? I would imagine you could drive to the appointment.
I could walk.
Oh, then you're fine. Then just, stay away from people. You wash your hands and don't touch your face.
Yeah.
I actually read a pretty, soothing article that they said that as long as you're not in confined spaces with someone that has coronavirus for 20 minutes, washing your hands and not touching your face is the best thing you can do to actually just not get it.
Yeah.
So I think you can make it through unscathed. I have a fucking canker sore in the back of my mouth where my jaw meets my gums. And it is so fucking painful to chew and eat. Anytime food gets down in there, and I've been looking it up, man. Now I have to gargle with salt water, and it is so painful. And it's
with salt water every day.
Dude, it's not going anywhere.
I feel like as the days go on, like I forget to do more and more like stuff. Like I haven't gone salt water today yet.
Straight up stop wiping my butt. I don't wipe my butt. I don't shake my dick when I piss. I just walk around like a filthy animal.
Holy
monster.
Yeah, when we come out of this quarantine, there's going to be a real cleaning process. I want a cleaning montage, like when they clean up homeless people, and you feel like better about yourself.
You have to be deloused.
Yeah, dude. I want to have to pick stuff out of hair and then shave the hair off like mange.
Yeah, I really I can't not be like, last night, dude, sleeping was fucking horrible.
Whenever you have a tough night sleeping, Christine, you guys have 2 bedrooms in your apartment. Are you ever just like, I'm going to go hit the other bedroom and sleep and let him alone in bed to go through it?
I don't bother her.
Yeah, I can sleep through it.
Yeah, Christine didn't even know that it happened, probably.
Christine sleeps through fucking 20 alarms.
Yeah.
I got up to go to the bathroom at like 7 a.m. for 2 fucking hours of just pain and torment.
Oh my God, dude. It's funny when you're sleeping with someone who wakes up and who doesn't. I've had girlfriends that wake up and I'm a flopper, dude. I flop all over. I flop left. I flop right. I'm readjusting all night long.
Well, I keep getting like, I wake up for like a split second and then there's like that just jarring thing of like, I can't hear out of my left. You know what I mean? It's just like.
Yeah. And you also, every time you wake up, you want things to feel better. I've noticed that with anything, whether you're sick, you're drunk, whatever. When you wake up the next morning, you're like, restart. And when it hurts in the morning, you're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, I don't feel better. I feel shittier or it's the same shitty.
Yeah, like I was hoping I would fucking, rinse my mouth with salt water and then the next day wake up and it would be gone. And then like it's been 4 days of waking up and you're like, ow, just touching my tongue to my back of my mouth. I'm like, ow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, waking up with an ear thing's got to be. Did you have a lot of ear infections as a kid?
Nice to get bad tonsils a lot. Maybe I did. But they did that surgery that put the tubes in your ears.
Okay, so I used to just get like chronic ear infections when I was a kid. just like fucking once a month getting shut down and having to get on amoxicillin. But I haven't had one as an adult.
Also taking Augmentin, like, that just was around the house, which probably isn't good overall. And that's what's fucking my stomach up for sure.
Oh, is the antibiotics?
Yeah.
Are you eating before you take them?
Yeah, or I'm eating around the time I'm taking them, yeah.
Yeah, that's it sucks, man, because there's people that are still getting the flu during this like coronavirus time, and people are like freaked out. They're like, I don't know what to do. I thought about like, imagine if you fell or cut yourself and you had to go to the hospital, and everyone's like, "Oh, hey guy, we're busy," and you're like, "I cut my fucking finger off, and I need fucking help."
Yeah, you still have 9 fingers, dude.
You go, okay, so, dude, I'd be doing that breathing like when you're really injured, and I go, okay, so should I just cauterize it? Oh fuck! Just take a car cigarette lighter.
Yeah, Rambo.
Yeah, dude, fucking
Rambo style.
Dude, pure John J. Rambo.
I think in New York, Jay said they're turning the Javits Center, a convention center, into hospital beds, and that's supposed to be for like non-coronavirus hospital visits. So people giving births, people in car accidents, all that. Which is
I think they're trying to help people. I think they're trying to make the hospitals all corona.
Yeah, and they're gonna make the Javits Center fucking like a convention of upcoming injuries. They're like, ooh, look at the new 2020 leg break, and you're like, it's in bed.
Ooh, burst appendix. Hey.
Oh my God! Look, you can get an autograph from the Fonz. There's still celebrities. They're still doing the booth. Oh, cool! Look at the Javits Center. Scott Baio's over here.
Yeah, I'd be happy to jump back into quarantining feeling okay, except for nerves.
Yeah, I think there's unspoken about pressure, or like well, there is. There's just like this unspoken pressure of having to stay inside and do this and kind of remove yourself from your regular routine.
I was talking to Rosa too, man. I mean, we've never been surrounded by more, like, we're in our apartment so much. It's the dustiest fucking place in the earth.
What?
Which just make our apartment, New York apartments.
Oh yeah, you got to clean that shit. You got to Windex, got to pledge.
Sure, but I mean, like, even if it's just nonstop.
It's funny seeing people quarantined in houses with like where they have backyards, and like Nate in Nashville's like, he's got a pitching green in his backyard. And you're like, oh, cool. I would love to have a backyard. I've never missed a backyard more than now. Jacob, you can go outside in Florida, right?
Yeah, I mean, I go out and fish around the area. Just stay away from everyone.
Dude, I like this new day labor look that Jacob's got. Fucking,
he's getting ready to fucking sail across the border.
Jacob looks like he's about to tell his mom he caught a raccoon in her fucking garage.
I sent you a video. I just caught the biggest fish of my life, like half an hour before we started taping tonight.
Yeah, Jacob, well, I'm over here playing Predator Hunting Ground, the demo game. So what are we both doing, Jacob? You're out there hunting fish.
I'm pretty damn cool.
I'm hunting human beings.
I was watching Happy Gilmore and trying not to cry.
This is so funny when you're just right to the point of being like, do I just let it rip? Do I just start weeping, sobbing openly?
It's whacking me. It's whacking me today.
But Jay, I'll tell you, that's something that's always gotten me through, like whether it be chronic pain or something that's like terrible, like when you have a broken bone or something. I always think that there's a moment that in the future you'll think about, like in a year from now, when we're not quarantined. This can help you get through the quarantine too. A year from now, we won't be quarantined, and you'll be bitching about like how long it took the Uber to get to Sirius. You know what I mean? And then you could be like, remember when your ear hurt? And you'll be like, you'll think back and be like, oh, that sucked. But now I'm in a different place and it doesn't suck as bad. You know what I mean? That's always helped me in my life, being like, oh, there'll be a future time where I look back and be like, oh, I got through it and it wasn't that bad.
I know, but then it's just like the gloom and doom comes, and it just becomes all again like the fucking, I smoke cigarettes, so if I got this, I'm dead.
Yeah, that's not necessarily true at all.
No, of course not.
Yeah, but like when you like, that's the problem with dooming and glooming. Which, listen, I get it. I doom and gloom constantly. The second I have anything good in my life, I'm like, well, this is going to end horribly, and I'm probably going to die or be disfigured or not be able to see or talk.
You have no distractions now for your doom and gloom also. That's the problem.
That's the problem. That's what I was going to say is you can sit in it now and you can just kind of like be involved with it, which actually can kind of make it worse. So, I mean, it's good that you got a doctor appointment on the books. Just concentrate on that. Just know that you're going to go to the doctor. You're going to fix your ear, or you're going to find out how to fix your ear. And then,
I'm more thinking what the issue of it. The bummer of it is more that I'm going to go tomorrow and he's going to tell me kind of what my other ENT told me was like, without a test for coronavirus, I can't give you what you would need to help this.
Sure.
Now, I'm kind of going there with the idea that he's going to be like, maybe there's something I can just fucking, like fucking lay back right now. I'm going to put you under and fucking puncture this hole in your fucking ear and let the pressure out and whatever. And that, I'd probably just lay down on the table and be like, you go for it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe he'd give you the fawns and just hit the side of your head and your fucking ear.
Hey.
He goes, listen, we're in weird times. Just let me do this. Hey. The Rizzuto twins.
2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock rock.
You're like, I knew something bad happened when Pat Morita walked in the room. You're like, you've been dead for years.
Yeah, that's not Arnold's place.
This isn't Arnold's place. You're not Arnold.
I was more of an Al Molina guy. Was that his name? Al Molina? What was Pat Morita's name on Happy Days? Come on, we got this. Is he the original? Because he was the original guy there, right? Pat Morita came in.
Yeah.
What a hilarious jump from things. Happy Days, the silly Asian guy on Happy Days, to being fucking Mr. Miyagi.
To getting the break of his life.
To then being his only other movie where he was like a star of it was him and Jay Leno did a shitty movie together, like buddy cop movie.
Yeah, I remember that. That was dude. He did a couple things, but in SpongeBob.
Hey,
It was Arnold. It says Matsu in quotes Arnold Takahashi. On
Haas.
Oh, that was like the racist thing. Like that's his American
what was the
name
Jay Leno one? I used to watch it. I seen the Jay Leno one.
Crash Course.
That's what it was. He was also in Bloodsport 3.
I'd like to point out that I'm the only person not checking that answer in their phone, and I just remembered it. Crash.
Pretty great. Force. Did you know that he was in Bloodsport 2?
I'm happy I'm telling you all these before my ear takes my memories.
Yeah, once your ears are gone. Dude, how have we not watched...
Merc Face's lesbian sister just joined.
Yeah.
Merc Face, you should take 3 coronaviruses before you keep that beard off.
Face.
Everyone, the hippie teacher from Beavis and Butthead's here.
Yeah, dude. Every driving instructor ever.
Lesbian Seagull. Can we hear him?
No, still nothing on Merc Face.
Come on now. That's weird.
And I had 2 celebrity homes that I think are dynamite, and I didn't see it on Architectural Digest. I was watching Talking Dead live.
Yeah.
Yes, now they're all doing it like we are.
I know.
Homes. Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Ryan Hurst, fantastic homes.
Oh, yeah?
Ryan Hurst.
Are you trying to wake up at the Morgan Castle one morning?
I didn't hear you, Dan.
Oh, it's okay. How good was his house?
Beautiful. It was beautiful to me.
Yeah. I always assume Ryan Hurst has like a real bikery place, nice place.
No, he has the kitchen I want.
What does that
It's
mean?
not the kitchen I want.
It's just very tasteful. I don't know how to explain it. You got to look on Talking Dead, and he does the whole thing from his kitchen. You'll love his kitchen. Not bikerish at all. Very tasteful.
Yeah, he wants so bad. An island, maybe?
There's an island.
What about backsplashes?
From what I could see, beautiful backsplash. Perfect counters. Very, very tasteful color with the marble. I loved it all.
How many burners?
8 burners? How many burners?
I couldn't see that far because he was on the kitchen table and the kitchen was back. But
Did it look like it had a good industrial fan?
I didn't see that. I can't really. You got to watch it. Jeffrey Dean Morgan live from his farm. Beautiful house.
He lives on a farm?
It's great to be a celebrity.
Yeah, I think these
Great home
quarantining.
and a
I
great
think the
life.
quarantining is going to make a lot of people hate certain celebrities because they're like, "Man, fuck you! You were quarantined in a mansion."
Well, that was the blowback, wasn't it? On the imagine all the people. It's like people walking around. It's like I'm just bored here, swinging from my chandelier in my movie theater in my house.
You go. You guys don't have an indoor. You guys don't have an inside swing. An inside swing.
Yeah, exactly.
You go. What?
I'm just sitting here doing virtual hunting in my living room.
You guys, actually, we release animals into our home, and it's fun to walk into a guest bedroom and see a lamb just sleeping on the bed.
Merkface looks like he's auditing us.
Yeah.
Still no audio. How's that possible?
He looks like an unclaimed John Lennon child.
That he had with a girl named Margot from Iowa.
I don't remember that.
Tour once.
Oh yeah, no. I loved Rochester. I remember Rochester.
She was lovely.
Lovely, a very heavy woman.
She was lovely. Not the fittest, but she really knows how to throw down.
She made a wonderful stew. She made me a beef stew.
Bitch knew how to cook.
Oh, I think Paul wanted to shot with her, but I had sex with her.
Yeah, I told him she's got so many faults. You'd all have a go at her.
Oh, I love Andrew. He's my stew child. Dude, the thought of you J&O to Celebrities' Kitchens, Jacob, is really funny. Just you.
I'm consumed with celebrity homes now because I realize, wow, they're so wonderful. They live such great lives.
That's why there's always been a need for a show that brags about celebrities' houses. Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, then Cribs, now Architectural Digest.
Black Lou just drink a glass of cereal. I think Black Lou just drank a glass of cereal.
Nice, dude. White people do that with trail mix.
No, I've never drank it. I still pour it out.
I don't want to touch it with my hands and grab it out of the box, so I figure I just...
Smart.
Christine's drinking Hulk cum.
Nice. Look at you. Cold press, you healthy bitches. I just had a peanut butter jelly sandwich with potato chips on it, Jay.
Hell yeah. Wow.
Get some.
Yeah, I don't know. I fucking like my, I'm not hungry at all. Yeah, it sucks. Whatever.
Dude, I've been eating one meal. I've been eating basically one meal a day.
Yeah, me too.
And some light snacks. Because when it first started, man, I was eating everything. I was eating, stopping, eating again. Like, Jacob, you have good food. Your mom can cook, like, good food.
Yeah. No, she does cook healthy for me.
Yeah, he's having like steamed trout and shit.
It's unbelievable. I had Qdoba because they were, like, down the street and delivering.
Last night?
Yeah, dude. It was pretty bad. I got a burrito. Got a steak burrito.
Burrito?
With a burrito with guacamole. Watching the day after tomorrow.
What is Black Lou? What is in that? Oh. It's a mix?
Did you do a little potpourri of cereals, Black Lou? You
fucking mega mix?
I'm going to have to put my lunch order in with my mom pretty soon.
How you feeling today, Jacob? You were a little
sugar cookie toast crunch. For that reason, I'm gonna say I'm out.
That's too serious.
That's too. I like some cinnamon toast crunch. How is the sugar cookie toast crunch?
Doesn't taste any different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing different on it.
I was gonna say, isn't cinnamon toast crunch already sugar cookies?
Yeah. Jacob, what are you going to order from your mom? What has Mrs. Batat got on the menu today? Besides a hot puss, Jay? What's up?
My mother.
That's my mother. Does she like ask you what you want? Just put us in the setting of how does your mom take your lunch order every day? Is she like, Jacob, I'm going to make you your little chicken nuggets? Or is she like, do you want the nice spinach, cauliflower, pilaf?
Can I make you anything? What would you like to eat? I have this, and this. She knows how I eat, and she's very good about it. She already has the brown rice made.
What if you go off the reservation? What if you go off the reservation and order like a sloppy Joe?
I want to be naughty.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't happen. I don't know how to do that.
Come on, dude.
How to eat off sloppy Joe with your fucking hands?
No, I wouldn't do it. I mean, I gotta stay within her wheelhouse, you know.
Okay, and she cooks healthy.
Yeah. We've always eaten pretty well.
Mark Face just gave up.
Pretty healthy.
Mark Face
just quit.
He just wanted to put on a jam session on YouTube and just
Quit altogether.
He goes, you know what? I'm out.
I told him to leave. I
told him to leave?
I told him to leave and come back in.
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Leave.
And gave him some system settings for audio.
I FaceTimed him earlier, and I saw he had shaved, so I said, "Hey, you want to come on the bonfire?"
You miserable fuck, Jacob. You were just bringing it
Bastard. What a goddamn bastard. What was that aggressive move?
Whose burp was that?
That was me. That was my tiger growl. You guys remember the tiger growl? By the way, dude, I saw Zach Amico on Facebook. I went on Facebook for the first time today in a long time. Man, what a depressing website. That Facebook is you just see people being like, I'm lonely. Like Twitter, you got to fucking get to it. Twitter, it's like, all right, what's going on, guys? Twitter, they're like, hey, here's a poll. Will you guys love me when this thing
Facebook, yeah. Name your top 7,000 movies.
Just go. Please don't ever stop this thread. Please don't ever stop this thread. But Zach Amico, hey, there's our substitute teacher.
Working yet?
Him cursing with no microphone is great.
You can't use Apple earbuds. You can't use that.
You look like you're, he looks like, remember the old mayor of Toronto, Rob Ford? Looks like his hippie brother.
Oh, dude, he's the prequel. He's Rob Ford, the prequel.
The other Ford brother. Look at that tricep shot, though.
Yeah, that was badass. I didn't know he had his shelf on him like that.
Fucking Merkface has dial-up internet.
Yeah, he goes, hold on, guys, I got to put in another CD of AOL if I want this thing to run the full time.
Son of a bitch has been working boards at Sirius for years now. Christine rewired our entire Wi-Fi today.
Did you guys put in the Orbi?
Yeah,
did. Yeah.
How's it working? Looks good.
It works great. I ran a speed test and it's a little higher, so it's actually a lot higher. So that's helping us out. I'm able to be in the office.
It should be a lot higher.
I'm able to be in the office and didn't have to reset up my desk on my bed because that's closer to the router. So that's nice.
That's great.
And then I think we're going to be able to hardwire internet by this weekend. So we'll get clearer and clearer.
Hardwire. Welcome back to Hardwire. What's up?
All right, I hope the whole show is just Fiore keeps popping back in with no audio and getting angry face and hanging back up.
By the way, and the more and more he keeps coming back on and us making fun of how he looks is just going to ramp up his anger every time more and more.
Totally.
Oh, but Zach Amico posted on Facebook that the wonderful weird whites of West Virginia is on.
Now I'm Prime for free. I saw that.
And I was like, dude, time to give a rewatch.
I mean, it's never.
Dick. Mouse is going to get some dick tonight. Mouse is going to get some dick.
Hey! TV critic Andrew Fiore.
Still no audio. How is this possible? Do you have the only computer without a microphone?
Yeah.
We can't hear you. Just because I'm asking you questions doesn't mean we can hear your answers.
Yeah, that doesn't make the mic work.
Answering like he goes, no, it's not that at all, guys. You see, I just got a computer.
He's giving long-winded answers. Well, you see, the trouble all started last April.
Fiore's on an Acer.
Dude, if you're
that shit version of was that shit computer? The Acers, right?
Yeah. Hey, Fiore, if you're running MS-DOS, just run the.
Anything yet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
This is like when babies can hear for the first time. You're like, huh?
C://
Oh, hey, everybody.
Good to see you, Andy. And by good to see you, it's good to see you look like a guy that sells cymbals.
Why'd you get rid of the beard, bro?
Straight boredom, yo.
Really?
Straight boredom.
You said I'm bored. I want to look weird for a bit.
Dude, Fiore, you have to, as a man with a baby face that can't grow that great of a beard, I have to talk. Let's talk. One of the things that I'm always fascinated about, when you shaved your beard, were you just like touching your face nonstop? Or were you just like, oh, it's all smooth? And
Not really. My shit is pretty rough to begin with. And I'm consciously trying not to touch my face.
But when you showered and you felt the water hit your face without the beard, did that feel
the
weird?
first time you wash your face in the shower, it fucking threw me off, dude. It was
Now,
really weird.
Black Lou, you shaved your beard recently too.
Yes.
Is that the same thing when you wash it? Because I've never had like Jay's had a beard for a while. I'm Fury. You had a fucking beard. You had like so when you shaved and that water hit your face, were you like? Woo?
Yeah, dude. I've realized my face needs a beard.
I'll die from corona
Like
before I
this
shave
thing.
my beard.
Yeah, even Jay, they were like, your ear will be healed if you just shave your face.
Yeah, you want to put a hat? You want to put a hat on your chin? That's what Jacob's doing to cover his shaved head.
Yeah,
Dude, I hate it. I can't wait. I shaved on Friday, and I can't wait for my facial hair to come back.
Oh my God, that's 5 days? What a nightmare. I'll never shave my beard then.
Yeah.
I'll die from 100 coronaviruses. I hope they're setting a base camp in my beard before I shave it off.
What if the cure for coronavirus was in your beard, Jay?
Yeah.
Like, we got to shave you. If you shave your beard, you can cure the world of coronavirus.
Oof.
Would you do it?
I would do it, but then I'd hibernate. I'd take off for a couple of weeks.
Oh, but also you had to do an interview on CNN the next day.
No, heroes don't want that kind of adulation. I just did it to do it. I just did it to do it.
The real hero is the scientist that's taking your beard hair and turning it into the cure.
Yeah, I don't want to do any interviews. It has nothing to do with me. I just did shave my beard. It was nothing.
Dude, there's a rule that if you shave your beard for the coronavirus cure, you have to go on CNN the next day.
Well, then goodbye, half the population.
Well, time to thin the herd, eh?
That other half's going to have to see me.
Oh, dude, that is, that's... So, Merkface, how long will it take until your face is covered?
Probably another 2 weeks.
You're coming back. You're coming out of the coronavirus looking the same.
Yeah, that was my plan. I said, I'm not fucking going anywhere. Why not just... Yeah, that was my plan. I said, I'm not fucking going anywhere. Why not just fucking do it?
Yeah, you're not getting laid, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still growing my my pubes. I'm still growing my ball hair.
Keep saying I'm gonna shave my nuts, but I'm not. I haven't.
Good, keep them going, dude. We got to go the whole quarantine.
It felt weird.
Manscaped at all.
Dude, I feel like I'm in the 70s. It's all woolly.
I shave my neck. I'm shaving my neck, so I don't get neck beard. But that's it.
Again, man, I have such a fucking baby face. I shaved a week ago. This is a week.
Yeah, you look good with a little beard, buddy.
Thanks. You trying to get kissed on? What's going on?
You dashing bitch.
You trying to get me to break a quarantine and come over there and nibble on your nipples?
Damn, Dan's got Errol Flynn face.
I'm Mr. Moon from McDonald's.
Oh my God, look at that chin, dude. You could fucking open high C cans with that.
I could puncture him like this.
Yeah, you could open camp juice with those.
Yeah, if I had a big thing of pineapple juice and I go, you guys got the pineapple juice.
Crank. You guys got to make the one for air.
Yeah. Guys, we can't open this can of tomatoes. I go, hand it over. Yeah. Shaving a beard, though, has always been like, it's the same way I feel about when you see dudes with giant dreadlocks, shave them off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, that's got to be
change.
That's got to be like so weird to rub your head.
It's so funny. Everyone knows Ian Edwards is, he's a pretty popular comedian these days and for some time now. But I remember Ian, like his whole thing was that he had like a lot of thin, but like tons of dreads. He had real long dreads, like down to like below his ass. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm looking up Ian Edwards.
He was awesome looking.
Why does it say he's a British comedian?
Ian Edwards, a British guy.
No, Ian Edwards is exactly who it's him.
Black Ian Edwards. The stage name. Black Ian?
Yeah, he's on Def Comedy Jam. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's got a lot of dreads, man.
Yeah, it was awesome looking.
Damn. And then you look at him now, it's shaved. I mean, that's got to be way more manageable. I mean, obviously.
I mean, he's a good looking guy, so he looks fine without the dreads. But when he had the long dreads, it was pretty badass looking.
Yeah, it was. It was
trying to fight Steven Seagal for control of a drug cartel.
It really does, man. That's a good look.
Call me Screwface.
Yeah. He also looks like a villain in Only the Strong. He doesn't believe in the power of capoeira.
Paranaway. Merkface, how you been killing the time, dude? How much you beat in a day? A couple times, gotta be.
Yeah, a couple times minimum.
Let me guess, you've watched 2 Fish concerts, Jay? There you go.
I know you're joking, but I absolutely have.
Of course you have.
Yeah, did you put on the vacuum and jam with them?
No, I put on my actual guitar and I play along.
I'll tell you what, dude, you watch 3 Fish concerts, by the time you're done, this thing will be over.
Dude, you'll probably get out late. They're going to be like, the quarantine lifted,
man.
Dude, we're in the fucking months. We thought you died of corona.
USS Comfort's back in the Pacific.
Oh my God, that thing's back to firing missiles at brown people.
We're back where we belong.
Every Tuesday night, they're playing an archived show for the web. So
what's tonight's show?
Tonight is from 7/14/14.
Oh, that's a groovy day. That's my friend Garape's birthday, 2014.
27/14. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Metallica's been doing that also. Metallica's been releasing a concert every Monday.
On what?
On their YouTube page.
Really?
Full concert?
Yeah, full concert.
Old school ones are just like the ones where they're old and rich, and they're like,
like the past tour. They're great.
Live Nation says Metallica Classic Show every Monday at 7 p.m. via YouTube and Facebook. I'm getting the alerts from Live Nation.
It doesn't get archived, though? It doesn't get archived?
I think it just streams live.
Suck dick.
Yeah, that's what Fish does.
It's up there. You can watch it now. It's the full show.
Well, they have up right there of Metallica live in Paris, France from 2017.
Paris was the last one. They released that yesterday.
But are they doing can you go back if you missed one? Oh, it's every Monday they play it.
Yeah.
Christine, bring up one of the Metallica shows. I want to see the quality.
Oh, they're great. They're all high def.
Oh wow, they do look. They
tape every tour.
Really good.
They tape every concert. They do.
Well, Dan, don't use your Wi-Fi on it.
I was just jamming.
Yeah, I know you shred and thrash, but
sorry, I was just shredding, thrashing.
Merkface, you got a girl that's letting you beat off to her live image or something? You somebody?
No, we broke up 2 weeks before this shit went down.
Well, I had it.
Yeah.
Did you give it to her? You gave her the coronavirus and she found out, so you had to let her go?
She let me go, man. I'm still bummed.
Oh, buddy.
No, I feel good.
She dumped you? Why?
What's that?
Do you hope she gets corona now?
No. I don't want anybody to get sick from this shit.
No, the good kind. The one that doesn't kill you.
The kind that makes her miss you,
Just a mild case? Yeah.
Yeah. Just one of those ones where, it shuts you down for a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's all right. I guess so.
Maybe she gets the shits at first and then a dry cough for 2 weeks, but she's cool.
Yeah. A little spite flu. I could do with that.
Yeah. Spite flu.
Oh, you know what? That's even a better route to go. She gets the flu, but thinks it's corona. That way she's freaked out for a little bit. Then she misses you. All right, we get it.
Oh, play this, Christine. I'd say the audio sucks balls.
It's great. Their concerts are the ones they put on YouTube.
It's weird that Metallica's got to the point. It's weird that Metallica's gotten to the point now where they just look like 4 guys looking around at a guitar center.
Yeah, really, it does.
They look like they're like, "Hey, my buddy Lars plays drums." I'm like, Kurt, get on the fucking guitar. What's playing in the background? Oh, the volume's weird. It's scratching my ears.
Playing shitty.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though that bands are doing that. A Metallica show every Monday, and then Fish is doing it not every night. Well, they probably have the catalog to do it every night.
Every Tuesday night at 8:30.
Who's got what band has Wednesday? We should tell Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates Wednesdays?
Yeah, dude. Get Hall & Oates in the middle.
I'm going to look into it a little bit because a lot of bands are doing it and putting out. I saw the Lumineers were doing a concert.
Oh, God, dude, I love leather wrist rock.
Oh. Hey.
Dude, you want to talk about a band that had me tricked for fucking 9 months?
I'll belong to you. You belong to me. In our sweet home.
Hey, I belong to you. You belong to me. In our home.
In our sweet home.
I always get, I'm that kind of white guy where I can get tricked by one of those bands really easily. You know, like there's like, it just takes two songs, one that's like a little faster paced, and then one where you're like, that is reflective. I'm reflective. I like this band.
That's so great. You're like, oh, dude, I got to tell you something right now. I thought this too, but String Cheese Incident, shut up. They are great.
Yeah. No, it's like, I'll be like, oh yeah, Nathaniel. Sometimes it actually sticks. Like Lord Huron stuck. Lord Huron's a band where I was like, honestly, at the beginning of liking Lord Huron, I could have been like, this band could turn out to be one of those like Lumineers bands where I'm just like, nah, I'm really apathetic towards them. Ended up being a fucking great band that I went through all their albums.
Christine was playing them the other day while she was cleaning, and it was giving me an anxiety attack. It feels like I'm lost in a spaceship trying to find, I don't know, music.
I did the album front to back. I love that album.
Great album.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. I said that song, I think that song is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Oh, I mean, the whole that Vide Noir album is very, very good.
Yeah, that's the one that I like that song a ton.
Yeah, there's other bands that have like Car Seat Headrest and Nathaniel Ratliff and the Night Sweats.
Is that real? I thought you were joking.
No, Car Seat Headrest is a great band. They have a great album called Teens of Denial and
Love Seat Boogie.
You know, slapstick Rosebud. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Side Glove Compartment.
So, you guys, what about Sweet Noogie?
Oh yeah.
That's the great. And then if you're picking, metal bands, it's always got to be like Rib of Adam.
Oh yeah, man. It's slightly biblical and something satanic.
Yeah.
Where they're like demonic scripture, and you're like, what?
Yeah. Church of Morbid.
Yeah, death dogma. You're like, okay, guys, you guys are fucking nerds. All you guys worked at a Radio Shack. Shut up. It's fun. It's like when you think about all those bands, like the cool badass ones. It's kind of like similar to the thing we were talking about with Day Evil, like being a metal band during the day. It's like it doesn't work. It's
so goddamn funny.
I think most music during the day is very hard to pull off.
Yeah, being a daytime band is just fun. When I watched that Rammstein documentary.
Yeah, they were at daytime a couple times.
And they said that they were talking about that. They go, it doesn't work. It doesn't work during the day.
Yeah, you get that scheduling of like the festival you're playing, and it has you during the day, and you're like, fuck.
It's hot.
It's hot out.
It's hot, Mish.
It's hot outside. It's hot inside. It's hot everywhere. I don't like it.
Put your eyes back on your chest, y'all.
He's got the coronavirus, dude. Lead singer of fucking Rammstein.
Really bad.
He's hospitalized. Schlagen.
Oh, Jay, he was on tour though, so he was like doing everything you shouldn't do, I think.
Actually, it was said that coronavirus specifically was made to destroy Rammstein.
He's got it bad. He's hospitalized.
Yeah, he's in the hospital. So, Christine, you think you should take a break real quick? Let's take our first break.
I thought she was threatening to break my dick in half if I kept talking shit.
Just keep talking shit. I'm gonna come in there and snap your pecker. Shut up.
And I was like, if you can get two fists on it across like that, then break it.
Snap that bitch like a twig.
If you get two full fists across, break it.
Also, dude, how funny is Dave on FX? I've been watching it. It's good.
Love it.
I gotta jump back in.
It's great. Episode 3 is super funny.
So funny.
3.
Yeah, with the fuck doll. Very, very funny.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break. It's a whole family affair. Merkface Andy Fiore joins us.
Hello.
Go download his album, and we're going to be right back on the Bonfire.
And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
There's a radio SiriusXM 95, the Quarantine Tapes. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Okerson. And through this like a fucking soldier.
Am I? I mean, if Rammstein's going down, dude,
Stop.
Hope for me.
Stop it, dude. You are young and viral, and you do not rely on pyrotechnics. You are going to be fine.
Yeah.
Not Schlagen. Christine joining us, White Lou, Black Lou, Jacob, Batat, and Merkface Andes.
To be on a respirator, you cannot breathe on your own. Yeah, cough.
Don't scare me like that, man. Any little thing, I think I'm doomed.
We all. Welcome to the party, bro.
You guys need to start playing nightly Russian roulette like I'm playing. It really lets you fucking feel
Here's your perspective.
I go, yeah? Huh? Is it my fucking turn?
Now.
Fucking open up, Carl.
Gives you real perspective.
And then I put the gun down. After it happens, I go, all right, I'm going to play WWE 2K. And I just put the gun back on the table. Right, it's fine. I'm having a steel cage match.
I live alone, so it's like every morning it feels like the beginning of There Will Be Blood. Just the first 20 minutes is silence.
Yeah.
And then I realized, like, 2 hours later, I'm like, I haven't even spoken a word yet out loud.
I've abandoned the first words you say. I've abandoned my boy. I've abandoned my boy.
You can find some online pig and go bang her at Jacob's old place.
That's true.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you go to Jacob's house.
Keys.
Leave all your fluids there and then just split.
Yeah, dude.
My keys.
No, you never gave me your keys. Remember, you sent me on a wild goose chase. Remember, Dan was away, and you thought your apartment was flooding, and you made me go and check your apartment. I remember that. I had to get the keys from DeVito to go into Dan's house.
Yeah, DeVito went into my house and got Jacob's keys.
So you have
You
them.
and Vecchione were both on the road, so I had to get your spare keys from DeVito, then go get the keys out of your bedroom, and then go check Jacob's apartment, to which there was absolutely no water damage whatsoever.
If there was no water damage at all, I would have immediately taken a dump. I would have forced myself to take a dump.
I absolutely watched TV for a half hour, made a sandwich, and took a shit.
Yeah, man. My mom's friend Linda used to have me cat sit, where I just go feed her cats every 2 days. I'd take a dump. I'd watch some TV. I got my first beach at Linda's house. Yeah, dude, Tiggs.
You know, Christine?
Christine at what were you saying about Christine?
I was saying she threw out a thing about cat sitting.
Yeah.
You think that Christine said the other day about she's like, oh, you know what pet we could get here? She's like, fish. And then I was like, yeah. And then we go away and someone's got to feed the fish. Yeah. It's still a problem.
You can get by a timer feeder. It releases the food.
Ooh. How long?
I mean, I think they're like 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, dude, I'm not going to lie, man. Amir in college had a 120-gallon fish tank with some African cichlids. That's like what he spent his dope money on. Yeah. And it was awesome. Like getting super stoned and looking at fish, you're like,
what are they?
It's comforting. I used to come home.
What are those fish?
African cichlids. They're like very colorful, small fish. You can feed them. They can get fucking big as fuck. We had one that was giant that just he had a chunk taken out of his lip and he would just fuck up some of the new fish. It was crazy, dude.
Had an eyebrow ring. He was a badass.
He was selling tigers. This guy was gay as shit. It was
or a super do-rag.
I remember being fucked up and coming home from the bars and smoking a bong and like trying to watch TV and having to do this. You know, when you're watching TV, you're like, oh, this sucks. And then I would look at the fish tank and everything would be fine. And I would just be like, oh, this is great. And then I'd look away from the fish tank and be like, what the fuck? It would throw me off. Dude, that fish tank was the shit. That was like, I really enjoyed. I'm feeding them, you know, but you can get an automatic feeder now. You can get like a really easy filtration system.
Playhouse it, man.
Dude, if you guys get a fish tank, I'm gonna start dropping gifts on you guys, like a castle, an open
scuba diver.
Dude, I'll buy you guys cichlids. If I see a beautiful one in a fish store, I'll get back in the game. I remember what it was.
I know one of those whatchamacallit fish though, those ugly ones that just suck on the tank.
Yeah, man. Dude, he got an eel. Amir bought an eel, and when we moved into the house, because it was a big 120 gallon is a pretty decent sized fish tank. When we were in our apartment when we got robbed at, one morning I was hungover and I woke up and I went out to the kitchen to get like a Gatorade and I looked down and the eel was dead on the floor. It had crawled out of the tank and it was just like in an S, dead on the floor.
Carla's mom used to have some big, crazy looking fish. Actually, it looked like the fish that was in the one that Leslie Nielsen killed in Naked Gun with the pen.
Yes.
It looked like that, and it just same thing. It just committed suicide. Just jumped out of the tank one day. It was beefed on the floor, and they were like, "Can you pick it up for me?" And I was like, "I'd rather break up with your daughter and abandon my child than touch a dead fish."
Dude, immediately in my mind, the thought of you and your dad fishing and you stepping on it and ripping the hook out of the fish's face.
I'm like, I already. By the way, and by the way, in that situation, I was still grossed out that my shoe had to touch this fish.
Yeah, and they're like, pick up that dead fish. Dude, I made Amir pick it up. I was like, I'm not touching that dead eel. And he like got like a pen. Oh. Lifted it up. But dude, you guys should definitely get a fish tank. That's what's up.
The heft of dead animal in any way, from tiny mouse to anything, just like the full weight of death.
Where you just feel a dead weight, just like it, just laying there like that. Yeah.
I can't take dead fish out of like a tank with a goldfish with a net. I would if I had to do it, but I'm saying like I would be like if you're gonna become a tank family, you better get ready.
I was thinking like a little goldfish. I had a friend.
Don't be a gay
my friend JR.
Oh, go. Let's open up the Feast of Saint Gennaro. I'll go win you one with a dart game.
My friend got very into feng shui when we were like 13, and he got these awesome, expensive feng shui fish. And
how much later did he get in the dick?
Shui. I think it was around the same time. Right around puberty, but the fish ate the other one and then jumped out. It was murder suicide.
How's that? That's not very feng shui of that fish.
It was not very feng shui.
The fish hated feng shui.
Look at the feng shui.
Hey.
Dude, if we can do a Skype in with Roman and Sierra on this show,
that's what I was thinking to do.
I'm just gonna beg him to fuck the whole time. Hey, can you guys just fuck? It's only us.
Just kiss and touch.
Like she's at home doing videos about how bored she is.
You suck off Roman, so my lesbian friend Fiore over here can masturbate.
Guys, this is my friend's sister Liz. Can you jail?
Sister Liz.
Dude, I actually have a sister Liz.
Do you guys want WNBA stats?
I didn't think that. I thought you were saying sister like he looks like a nun off work.
Oh, that's really funny.
Guys, we got softball tonight. Come on.
Please tell Folder Patrick I said good evening, and I hope he's getting through these times, Sister Liz.
Oh, I didn't give my virginity to the Lord for no reason other than this.
We'll get through this virus. God brings us through the tough times. Oh, sweet Sister Liz. Yeah, dude, if we could get Roman and Sierra to Skype in.
This is the prime time for it.
Because you got your blanket up so your mom can't see you whack off? You're safe in your fort?
Because, Mom, not when I'm in the jerk cave.
We got to get him a no girls allowed sign for that door.
Dude, 100%. I want to order
tofu outside.
Put the steamed cod down the hall. I'll get it later.
What does she do back there, guys? What do you think she does?
I don't even know what she does back there. We should look up on Etsy to get man cave rules. I was reading those. Remember when we read those?
Yes.
They're so gay. If we could find Jacob, if we could get a custom made no girls allowed.
So great.
Cool Boys Club. The Cool Sharks.
Cool Boys Only.
Cool Boys Only. Jacob, speaking of which, I asked you to find the 5 scariest dolls that your mother owns.
Staring right
in
at me.
in order of least scary to most frightening.
Well, we've already seen that one. It's Jacob himself.
Oh my God, he's been a doll the entire time.
One doll that came to life.
What if I told you my father's name's Geppetto? I go,
dun, dun, dun.
You're Pinocchio.
My nephew is like a world-class aquarium builder. We watch videos, so he can tell you what to do.
He's going to make it for us. He's a aquarium builder, so he could, hell yeah.
The age of aquariums Age of
That's so funny. He goes, I'm really, you know what I'd love to do? I would just love to be an astronaut. He's like, my nephew's a world-class astronaut, so he could tell you what that's like.
Jacob, why does everyone in your family have a specialized skill? Knives, your nephew makes aquariums.
Does he come in with expensive designer sunglasses on and look at your living room and he goes, "What kind of tank you want?"
What are you thinking about?
Yes, Colosseums, and you want some treasure. I can get it. I can get this thing set up in about 6 to 8 weeks.
We watch aquarium builds on YouTube. Scottish and English guys that build world-class aquariums.
How could mine not be anything but just the corny, like the treasure chest, scuba man?
Yeah, Jacob, what is the variant? What is the variance of a aquarium? Like what how can you make it different from that?
You gotta know what the end result is. So, like, I can send you one where the guy did a rainforest theme where it's.
Say my finished result I want it to be is looking at fish.
And go.
I'm not sure what the other things are.
Oh, also if there could be some sort of small colored pebble.
Yes. I'd like some rocks at the bottom.
Well.
Oh, is this your first doll? Oh, dude, I saw.
This is probably number 5, just because it's like one of those Titanic dolls. Like you see the doll head on the bottom of the ocean next to the Titanic.
Yeah. It also looks like dance. It looks like a dance mom.
This is an actual China doll. I mean, that's China, like it's or porcelain or whatever. So it links.
What do you could get on the web for that?
Arrested.
Because fun fact about this one, it actually has a working vagina. So
that looks like a soul trapper, right? Like a beauty queen.
Saying. They all
a beauty queen from the 20s.
Theme.
Yeah, where all of a sudden you just hear one of those like ding ding ding, those music boxes playing. Does this one not wear a bra?
Hairy armpits.
Yeah.
By the way, all these dolls, I think at some point when you say something about them, when you go, I hate these dolls, I just hate them, and then you walk away, and then the doll, like one tear comes out of an eye.
Yeah. Head just moves.
The one that creeps me out. Oh well, I got them right. This is the eyes move, and the ones that really creep me out.
Does your mom just get geeked out for dolls? Is she just like, I fucking love? Like if she's walking by a store and she's like, a doll store. Oh, Merkface.
She hasn't collected them in a while, but I don't know how she got into this.
Jacob, pay me not to tell your mom that you jerk off on her dolls. Pay me not to.
Oh my God. Dude, the first thing you do is you go, I think it's so great you let Jacob masturbate onto those dolls. And she goes,
he's very lonely right now during this quarantine, this tough times.
No, if you met her, I'm talking about you meet her in the future. You meet her at like a live bonfire and you're like, this is my mother. And you're like, the fact that you let Jacob masturbate on those dolls is so sweet of you. Excuse me?
Say what?
If I was gonna JO to anyone, it would be this one because she's like mature of age. Like I would say she's about 20. And
that's a good looking doll.
I mean, it's a woman. It's a woman.
That lady has a fucking wig on. It's like a cancer wig. I'd be like, that's a ball.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, she's been through some shit.
Yeah, that woman can eat out of the garbage comfortably. I don't trust her.
It's pretty eerie.
Number 3.
Looks like, yeah. I mean, if that thing was in a room, I wouldn't be able to sleep. I'm telling you that 100%.
Well, all of these so far.
This was a close number 1. But
what are we at now? What are we at now? Right now,
number 2.
Is this number 2? This is the runner-up.
Now this one freaks me out. It's not as a. Watch the eyes. They open and close, and they.
I just did it.
Yeah, why is she dressed like fucking Mork from Mork?
Nanu, weirdo. Fucking scaring the fuck out of me.
Danny, save me.
Help me, Jacob.
Find the man who put me in this doll.
I put her soul in that doll.
That looks like Annabelle.
It looks dead when it's like laying down with the eyes closed. It looks like it's dead.
No thank you. I got a heart on, but no thank you.
Jacob, just throw them out and your mom, they all died from SIDS.
Yeah. Say they got Corona. Say you heard that Corona travels in doll hair.
My number one.
Number one, scariest doll at Jacob's mom's house is...
I think you've all met this one before.
Yeah, we have. I don't like it. I don't like seeing it.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking Slender Man.
Yeah, it really looks like a haunted drawing.
It does. It looks like somebody just like...
feet.
Oh.
That thing's so fucking creepy. I can't take it. I have the picture of it laid out with the two other dolls on the bed.
It looks like somebody erased Gary Goldman's face.
Yeah. Looking at that, it always looks like it just makes me think of like children with like no eyes, you know, like for some reason.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like that fucking. Ugh.
This is one.
It does. It looks like the pig. It looks like the pig from Saw.
The hair is grotesque.
It really is. Yeah.
Got a good Jerry curl.
It looks like the guy at Sirius in the Hallways who used to be an MTV VJ.
Yeah. That guy always looks through me whenever sometimes we're in the bathroom and I'll try to give him a decent hello and he'll just look right through me and I'll be like, dude, you were on MTV in the 80s.
There's very few nice people walking around the halls of Sirius.
Yeah, man, you know what it is? I figured out what it is about Sirius with like guys like that and the people.
Dominate.
Yeah, well, number one, we're the bad boys, so everyone wants to get out of our way. And that's because of you. I'm just there as muscle. You're the true bad boy. You're the heart of the bad boy operation. I guess surprised for my first and only workplace in many, many years. I gotta say I do go aggressive at the problems more than I say my personality would normally do. I like it. You're thriving. You thrive in the hallways of Sirius.
They're all gonna be so happy when I
touch the thing. But my point. No, spring break, coronavirus, spring break. Take your clothes off, demon doll.
Fight.
Jacob and the new girl. That's how it's always every horror.
This is Beelzebub.
She was just a haunted. She was just a haunted doll that entire time. I thought Ashley in the homeroom was a real girl. Dude, dolls. As a guy that grew up playing with boy dolls, aka action figures.
Grown men. Oh.
Yeah, grown naked men.
Grown men's penises wearing little googly eyes on them.
Yeah. You guys do
boy dolls.
I go, that's a boy doll. I go, that's when your neighbor has the mustache over his wiener.
Yeah, that's when your mom's boyfriend puts googly eyes on his dick. I play with boy dolls.
I play wiener people. They go, what the fuck is wiener people?
You didn't grow up with wiener people.
You didn't play wiener people.
Play wiener people. Okay.
None of your uncles let you play wiener people.
Okay. All right.
Dude, that's how you.
That's because what, your mom didn't have any brothers? All right.
You didn't grow up around boys. You didn't play wiener people. That's what I've learned about all the Feld dog shit about like hamster and like all the conditioning. Even the fucking the one where kidnapped in plain sight. That guy, B. The conditioning is finding out that you were molested via a creative game has to be so mind breaking. Where you're like, wait, hold on, you guys mean tummy touches weren't just like regular in your lives?
When they give like regular name games like Wizards and Warriors, like what is that? Well, one person's a wizard, the other person's a warrior, and then they suck each other's dicks.
It's always some real evil shit at the end of that where you're like, what, you guys didn't play Stargazers? You go, what's Stargazers? You go, that's when you suck your neighbor's dick in his van.
I like you're the first like Wizards and Warriors, and you go, it's like, it goes, hey Uncle Mark, are we gonna play Wizards and Warriors? And he goes, and they go, someone goes, what's Wizards and Warriors? And he goes, well, one person's Wizards, the other person's Warriors. He goes, yeah, that's really it. I mean, that's kind of it. Hey, shut up. I think that was our fun thing that we. Okay, if you tell your mom,
we gotta get out of here.
Play too,
guys. The water park's gonna close at any moment. We gotta get going. That's so funny. What's Wizards and Warriors? You go, I'm a wizard, and he's usually a warrior, and then I have to keep my wand in his. All right, and we gotta get out of here.
Let's go to pizza or something.
You guys want ice cream? Ice cream's in the middle of the day. That's good.
I'm
Jacob,
sorry you have to live like that, Jacob.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm sorry you have to live like that, surrounded by childhood blankets and dolls.
I'll put the dolls in the other room because I can't sleep for real. I mean,
does your mom get
these things staring at you? Would you go to sleep with these around?
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Doesn't even bother me.
No joke.
Wait, seriously, Merkface? Dude, you know what?
You found a way better angle on your head. I don't know how it took you so long, but goddamn, that looked way better. Jesus Christ.
Job.
How much?
Not that one.
With new looks.
You look like a young senator without your beard. This guy did 36
I'd like to
years.
introduce this piece of legislation.
Yeah. Dude, I found a video of him from 36 years ago in the state senate. How fucking nut is that? Jacob, does your mom get offended when you move the dolls?
No. I mean, she didn't even know I took them out of the room.
Would she get offended?
Crazy.
No, I mean, look, she'd tell me, look, can you not do that? She's sweet.
Right when she comes in later to hand you a full Branzino that she sees and is furious at you.
She goes, Jacob, what are the dolls doing moved? He goes, wait, hold on. This isn't deboned. I asked for Branzino deboned.
Jacob, I made lemon caper catfish. My dolls.
Oh, Jacob, you moved my ladies.
Are they named?
No.
Yeah, they are.
You know what? Let's take another break and come back and name these demonic dolls.
Yeah, I'll name them shits.
Yeah, let's name them shits. We're gonna take another break. We're hanging out with Merkface Andy Fiore. It's the quarantine tapes on the bonfire. You're damn right.
And now, back to the bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? It's the Bonfire Quarantine Tapes, Comedy Central Radio, SiriusXM 95. Big J. Okerson, Dan Soder, Merkface Andy Fiore hanging out with us.
What up, y'all?
DJ Lou imported his chick, still smoking inside. Does she try to get you to stop smoking?
No, this is an emergency situation.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking.
She wants you to quit smoking ultimately, but she's not pushing it now.
No, and she'll even have a few.
She's there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Lou, I love that you guys did facials. We do facials every Sunday night, too. Masks, excuse me.
Saw
Mask.
the picture of the mask. They did a mask.
I think it was a moisturizing mask.
That's correct.
Oh, yeah, man.
How'd it feel? Did you just feel rejuvenated? Did you feel younger?
No, I just did it to play along.
Nice. You get it.
I feel like Black Lou's wife lets him be the person he's always wanted to be.
He goes, do you want to just put on Bravo and forget about life for 4 hours? And she's like, yes, bitch.
Many petty Saturdays? Yeah.
Oh, he goes, do you want to be real sluts and get donuts? And he goes, I'm gonna punch you in the tits.
Looks on the way. Hell yeah.
Oh, mani petties with some frappuccinos.
She went to Bucks. Bucks is open by you?
No, I'm just kidding. We didn't go to Bucks.
We got delivery running, so I ordered 2 venti no ice to keep in the fridge for Jay.
You are very smart, Christine.
Good ding, 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 dong.
How you feeling? Is that Bucks making you feel better?
No.
I'm ripping through this. I'm ripping through this Keurig like you wouldn't believe. I'm having fucking shot after shot of coffee.
No.
I got an everyday French press that I go through.
Too much.
Carla gave me some Colombian coffee that's really getting me through the quarantine right now.
It was actually just a bag of Corona. She got you.
Got you. Finally took you down.
Took you down. Get the enemies closer. Take her down. We got the shot.
From this angle, you guys remember that movie Angus?
Yes.
I look like grown-up Angus with glasses.
Yeah,
It's still the movie that makes me cry the most because I relate to it so much.
Great soundtrack.
Mazzy Star, dude.
Great soundtrack. Always.
Really, it's Mazzy Star. What else is great on there besides Mazzy Star?
There's a couple Green Day jams on there. Don't forget.
Are there?
Yeah, dude.
Good pick, man. Good flick.
Angus, yeah, so sad though.
Yeah, it really is.
That was me. I was close to my grandfather too, and he died when I was young.
Oh, that sucks.
Dad left, same thing. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I didn't. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at the soundtrack. It's a good soundtrack.
I had a dorky friend.
Yeah, the Jason Andrew Rebel. Dude, that.
You gave your love to me softly. Underrated. I guess it's just underrated Weezer song.
You're an underrated Weezer song.
Oh man, I forgot that they. Oh, Goo Goo Dolls are on this. Come on.
What song? By the way, there is one good Goo Goo Dolls song. One.
There's a good album.
There's one.
By the way, I forgot this Green Day song. It's called Jar. Jason Andrew Revla. It's great. I forgot. I bought the soundtrack because of that song.
The Googs song on it.
The Googs are running with "Ain't That Unusual."
No.
So gay.
Yeah, totally.
Gay.
Long Way Down. That's the only good Goo Goo Dolls song.
Man, White Lou, those hats are really fucking working for you, bro.
Damn.
Unsolicited, Witzke. Unsolicited.
Really found your fucking niche.
It's part of his new look. We're all coming out with a new look.
Well, my new look's not staying. Beard's coming back as soon as it can.
Andy, I don't think looking like Mimsy from South Park is going to work for you.
Mimsy?
God damn it, I wish I wasn't so accurate.
I had a plan for a new look, but it's going to be hard to get all those chains around my neck when I have tubes all in my body.
Quarantine chic.
I'm gonna have to lock them. I'm gonna have to lock them behind your neck. Like,
I'll tell you what killed me. What's killed me in this thing today is because somebody said to me the other day, like, dude, you're fine. They go, if the guy from Rammstein doesn't have it, you don't have it. And I come on the show today, and you guys just hit me with that fucking doozer.
dude, that is. I apologize. You know what? That's a lot to put on you, Jay, and I'm sorry for that.
So much to put on me.
You really are going through a lot. Thank you for that.
I really am going through. There's probably people going through so much worse and more, but Jesus.
Now having your ears fucked with sucks.
Just wish I had like a better. Like if I felt better and we were just going through this, I'd be like, we can get through it. I'd be dealing with my own other anxieties and whatever. But Jesus, the fact there's an actual things happening sucks dick.
Yeah. Yeah, having your ears fucked with, it just sucks, you know?
Yeah. Fever. I got like my left side, like my throat hurts.
I don't think throat's a big one for this.
No, it's not. And so,
that still sucks, but
yeah. I don't know if this is coronavirus related whatsoever, but I mean, like, it's just like having anything at all right now. And instead, I have to go to a doctor and be like, sure, you're not supposed to go to the doctors in an outbreak outfit. They're supposed to have one for me, like, against me.
Yeah.
I'm going there. Doctor's gonna be, let me take a look in there. I'm like, get the fuck away from me, dude.
What do you got?
Show me your last fucking 4-week itinerary.
Jason, I'm here to solve your ear. You're like, don't touch me.
Don't be Dr. Meta.
I'll do it. You go, I'll do it. It's your ear. You can't look in there. I'll do it.
I'll tell you, it sucked. Give me medicine.
Give me the pill that makes me feel perfect.
If he prescribes me steroids, dude, he's gonna have to talk me off a ledge before I go buy them.
Or you hand him over to me, and I get fucking jacked by the end of this quarantine.
Hands all yoked. No, wrong kind of steroids.
Oh man, I wanted to come back wearing those.
Fucking hilarious. Yeah, what kind of roids you doing, dude? Yeah, what kind of roids you doing, bro? You're doing test, Dianabol, like prednisone.
Prednisone. You go, what do you mean? You go, dude, my organs are swole. Organs are so swole right now.
Swole the fuck up. What are you benching? My liver's benching about 350.
I don't know. I'm kicking out peptides like you wouldn't fucking believe. I'm knocking out. Doing 3 good sets. My fucking organs are all jacked up. Jacob, I think it'll help you with these evil dolls if we name them for you.
Wow.
Jacob, of course, staying at his parents' house in Florida, staying in the room with all the scary dolls. We just did a doll, least terrifying to most terrifying top 5. But now we bring those same dolls back to have the Bonfire crew name all the demonic dolls. Doll number 5.
We're up number 5. Yeah. That's little Agatha.
You think Agatha? I was going to say that's a Dorothy. Got to have a wide name to it.
But the more childlike and innocent the name, the more evil it is, right?
True.
I think it's like a child. I know it's weird giving a child when they have like an old person's name.
Yeah.
Because it's from a time long ago.
Rosemary.
You know what I'm saying? If her name was Jennifer, it's not that scary.
Yeah. Or if you give us like just like a Brittany, you're like, got it.
That one looks like my Aunt Sylvia.
Sylvia. That's a scary name.
There it is, dude. Sylvia.
That's Sylvia. Does everyone agree? Give a thumbs up if you agree. That's a Sylvia, dude.
You gotta see the contrast. My thumb's too bright up here.
I feel like this is an English country girl or something.
I was going to give it a hippie
Look at
name
the
like
bonnet.
Dust. I was going to give it like a name like Dusty. You know,
Yeah, maybe country. Yeah.
like a good hippie name, like a chick that's willing to do coke at your parents' house in the bathroom.
I was going to say like Guinevere.
Guinevere's a good one. I could go Guinevere. I could be talking to Guinevere. Christine, any thoughts on this?
Kind of like that name. It makes it less scary.
Christine, is it possessing you as we speak?
Yeah, Christine opens up and flies just come out of her mouth. You're like,
Christine,
Then her head back and just like frozen out. Like,
I was thinking of Beth.
nope, I veto that.
Elizabeth before it was Beth.
Elizabeth.
She could be Gwen, but Gwendolyn, I like.
Gwendolyn seems about perfect for that. Witzke, any
like
thoughts?
Gwendolyn.
I like Gwen.
I like a Gwen. You like leaning. I knew a girl named Gwen. They found her by the train tracks in
Good with
'97.
Gwen.
I knew a Gwen.
I knew a Gwen once. All right, Gwendolyn or Gwen? What are you naming that thing?
Gwendolyn. I like the full name.
Yeah, the full name. That way, just when this thing attacks you, you know what to call it.
Gwen, no. Gwen, no.
That's why we're doing this, Jacob. It's so when these things get up and fucking run at you, you know which one you go, get off me, Gwendolyn. You can fucking...
Can't do this!
Exactly. You can do this, Gwendolyn.
This one, if I had to say prettiest face, it would be this one.
Dude, stop trying to fuck this doll. Have you fucked this doll? You've said it twice now.
What's your thing about it, dude?
These dolls until you told me to pull them out.
It's just not a thing so much as, I mean, she has a good body.
I don't know. It's her energy. She's got a very attractive energy.
That's
Wow.
an
I like her.
Oh, look at those legs.
Damn, Gwen.
It seems like it would have like a two. This seems like it would have a two-name name, like a Mary Annabelle.
Ooh.
Is that
I was thinking Margaret.
Margaret's a terrifying
That's
name.
not Gwen. That's a whole different one.
Yeah, Margaret's a good, terrifying name.
Margaret is good.
Yeah, Margaret's pretty scary.
Elaine. Nah.
No, Margaret.
Selma.
Young B.D. Wong.
B.D. Wong, it's too much.
No, B.D. Wong's not going to go.
Yeah, Margaret is a creepy older name.
It is good.
Yeah.
All right, we've named that one. So far we have Sylvia, Gwendolyn.
And
You
Margaret.
humanize this one, I'll be very happy.
Oh, that's like a Terry. That's just a woman that shows up as like a. No, that's
Scary
actually
Terry.
like a
Scary.
Sarah with an H.
Yeah, that's like a Blanche.
Blanche.
She needs like a cat lady name.
Dorothy.
Bad for that.
Dorothy.
It's two
Two on the nose.
There.
yeah, like
Linda.
what's I was gonna say, what's a long L name?
Like a
Lillian.
Lillian.
Oh, yeah.
Lillian could
Llewellyn.
creep me out. Lillian could really. Black Lou, is this upsetting you? All this white evil that we're showing you?
I like Lillian or Lilith.
Lilith.
It does look like the Annabelle doll from the movie Skirts.
Do
Oh,
those upskirt shots.
yeah, all right.
Hey, ooh.
We talked.
It ain't illegal if it ain't real.
We talked to Jacob's mom, and she goes, "Those are Jacob's dolls. I don't like them. They unsettle me."
Those are the dolls that stop Jacob from being a pedophile.
Yeah, and she goes, "Those are his teething dolls."
And number one, of course.
Are we going with Lillian?
Dude, that needs like an Egyptian name, where it's like Agasalala.
Yeah.
Is that like a Russian dancer?
Yeah,
Azagul.
this is
Yeah.
Nakalasula.
Pazuzu from The Exorcist.
Basuzu.
I can rattle off some Armenian names for her.
Yeah, let it rip.
Takwi, Iswi,
It's like a
Zadwi.
Russian dancer who abuses the students now because her time has passed.
Zagwi. That was a good one.
Zadwi.
Ugly.
Zadwi.
Zadawi, how do you spell it?
That's Armenian spelling.
Look at those
What
ears.
does that mean?
It's a
Can you not
different.
jump in with information, not know what the hell you're talking about?
I don't know how you
Makes the
spell
whole household-
Zadwi.
It brings down the whole household. It makes us all look stupid over here. You spell Zadawi. Armenian thing.
Alphabet.
Army. Dude,
There's an upside down E, I think.
It's so funny when you know the word but don't know how to spell in a foreign language, or you're like, it's Zionarath, and you go, it's squiggly, it's kind of a C.
It's something to do with like Hebrew prayers, like Baruch Atah out of nowhere. They go, can you jot that down? I go, I cannot. No, it's not. It's a virtual impossibility.
And the symbol for boron.
A giant on-off switch.
Oh man, do you think Seinfeld's wife is being pushed to the brink of suicide with him observing everything? What's the deal with staying inside? What is this virus? You got to worry about the virus. She's like, all right, God damn it, Gerald, I get it.
What's the deal with that light fixture? I thought you were going to fix that.
Oh, what's the deal with your cooking being bland? Wait, bring up that alphabet again. Wait, that's Armenian?
Kaken ho ja ga chen men yi now sha vo cha pe.
Yeah, Jay, I guess Jay, do not do the bottom line, or all those dolls are going to come to life and kill Jacob on this
Yes, oh, spiritus sanctu, give me the power which I beg of you.
Armenian is complex. For the letter English letter U, there's 5 symbols for the Armenian version.
But there's one character that means inbreeding.
They have 70 words for hair.
Yeah.
They're covered in it. Like Eskimos with snow. Yeah, they have 40 different versions of unibrow. It's
their knuckles have eyelashes.
Knuckle lashes. That is a Armenian greeting when they say knuckle lash with you and knuckle lash to you.
Knuckle lash with you and also with you.
I wrote out like the phonetic of what I'm saying.
Zadui.
Yeah, that's a perfect name for that doll.
Does just sound like Jabba. Zadui, no.
Zadang Wookiee. Solo.
It on the other end of the computer. You got ear problems. You have the corona. Does anyone else? Should I watch that last Star Wars?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Not right now.
I didn't hate Solo either. I liked it.
Solo's all right.
The one that just came out in the movie theaters, I loved, and like
What are you talking about?
graphics.
That's what I'm talking about.
It was great. I love the whole new series, and I don't really know I wasn't really into Star Wars at all, and I still enjoy.
So if you hate the other Star Wars, it's dope.
Yeah, Christine, you should see episode 2. You really flip your shit.
The original ones?
No, the original. Yeah, just the thought of someone only liking the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, it's funny. I like the second trilogy.
You go, what? You go, I like 1 through 3. I stopped at 3. You didn't get to Star Wars: A New Hope, or
no, it's too old timey.
Yeah, it just looks 70s. You're like, what? I'm a Hayden Christensen guy. What happened to that guy? Remember Jumper?
Yes. Yeah, sort of. I do.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to put that on the quarantine list. Watching all shitty movies.
He's in another terrible one.
Jumper.
What the fuck is it called? It's not Coma. It's something where he's getting. He goes underneath. It's so terrifying of an idea. He's goes under for a surgery.
Yeah.
And let me see. Awake. That's what it is. He's under for a surgery and like.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, that's why. Well, I don't know how many cases of in real life there are of that, but the idea of that going under anesthesia and you're like, you can't say anything, but you're awake and feel everything.
Yeah, no thanks, dude. But Jumper is what's up.
Besides that, after that though, Jumper.
yeah, that's pretty scary. But guys, for real,
when you're on the mend for that felt it all heart surgery you just had,
yeah, you know what? Then you can just jump from place to place, which is pretty much the opposite of what you're talking about. Dude, Samuel L. Jackson, I forgot. Dude, I gotta watch this hunk of shit.
Jumper.
Yeah. I just love watching for some reason, watching really bad movies is lifting me out of the funk of this thing.
Really?
It's just returning me to a place of like, this is ridiculous, and making fun of it.
Yeah, allergies are also just being the shit out of me.
So you're just having a rough. I mean, it's not.
He was married.
What's that, Jacob?
He was married to Rachel Bilson. Was one of my favorites. I think they met on the set of Jumper.
She from OC, that Rachel?
Yep.
She's gorgeous. Yes.
She's a pig.
Yeah, well, yeah. Bring her up, Jake, and knock her down a peg.
Picture, I'll say what's wrong with her.
Yeah, bring up the best picture you can find of Rachel Blyson and watch
Dump
Jay
as shit.
watch Jay just dunk on her. Jay is the Mutombo of hot girls. He just rejects all of them. You're not hot in the house of Big J.
Bring her up.
You can't find something wrong. Well, I don't want to say that.
Why do you say that? Because of all the real estate between her tiny, ridiculous eyebrows and her stupid hairline?
That's right. You could build a condo there.
Tits whatevs. Keep going.
Love her.
You brought up the 61 hottest pictures of her?
Yeah.
First of all, her eyebrows are ridiculous. She's
It does look like Jay. I like doing hot girl skeet shooting with Jay. Where you just toss one up and you're like, Jay, get it. He's like, her tits are awkward.
keep going down. Abs.
Dude, she is.
What abs? Wide hips. Eyebrows. I mean, I feel like she Velcros different eyebrows on every day.
Wide.
Do you think she has a suitcase like a hitman? You know how hitmen have suitcases for their guns? Does she have a suitcase for eyebrows? Or she's like, yeah, right, let's go with surprised.
If she was that hot, she wouldn't be at a CW premiere party.
Hello. Point, set, match.
Almost everything I watch is the CW.
Yeah. They really, you got to dig into that Supernatural, dude. That's all CW. There's so much crotch shots and underwear.
I love that.
Supernatural?
Oh, shots and underwear. Yeah.
A lot of girls swimming with like a weird, frogging out their legs, and you could just see the split. It's pretty great.
Dude, there's
That show's been on a long time, I bet.
15 years. 15 seasons of Supernatural. It's wrapping up this season, apparently. I'm on episode 7.
I'm always
Season 1.
fascinated with the transition between shows that have been on a long time that were before the Me Too and after, how the sex.
I was told this actually. I was told that around season 7, they stop all the gratuitous. Like every episode right now, and Christine could back this up. There's a smoking hot chick involved somehow.
Well, it's very damsel in distress every episode. Like there's always some damsel in distress, and these two brothers have to come save this like hot girl from whatever supernatural thing's going on.
It's true. Usually a hot chick doesn't need to be helped. And it just so happens these two sexy single paranormal investigator brothers have rolled into town.
Dude, it would be better if it was like two ugly, sweaty weirdos that actually know about ghost stuff. I saw Supernatural and these two hot guys came, so I called these guys. He's like,
Hi, my name's Carl. I study mostly Nordic.
the what?
It's mostly like the dudes from did you ever see Insidious? You know the paranormal team from Insidious?
No.
It's usually that. It's usually the old lady who is in Kingpin.
Yeah.
It's the landlord from Kingpin and two like a fat and thin dork who come over in nondescript Men in Black type clothes.
You think Hot Boy?
That's what it usually is. These dudes come over just studded up, and they're like, "Hey, sweetie, I heard." I tell you, it's the beginning of every episode. They go, "What do we got on the? What's the newspapers saying? What's the news going?" Then he goes, man says he was visited the night by a frog man who took his children," and he's like, "I guess we're going to Vermont."
Dude, it's great just to think of hunks solving ghost stories because it's so unbelievable. They're like, "Hey, what's up, hot girl? So that ghost wasn't being chill with you? That sucks."
Girls are going to let those guys.
So lame.
I remember Christine and Becky taking a look at Jansen Eccles on the show last week.
Yeah, that's what shows up. At best, the guy on the left who's closeted gay.
Yeah, right. But that's what a paranormal investigation team's going to look like. Not bring up the Supernatural boys. I mean, I mean,
honestly,
throw a dart, Christine. It doesn't matter which one gets the mouth or which one gets the puss. Am I right? You know what I'm saying, Christine?
you get it. Chinese finger trap with a wobbly H.
You got to get spit roasted by the fucking paranorms, by Supernatch.
Christine and Becky let out like audible sounds when they saw Jensen Ackles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't a very good picture of me, even.
Dude, if your girlfriend called a supernatural ghost hunter and they showed up, you go like, you know what? I think we're good.
But guys, no, I got it. I said, what are you doing, Darlene? I said I can handle it.
Listen, I'll burn some sage and we'll get rid of them. These
guys said that, but these guys are professionals. He goes, yeah, I got professional what? Underwear models? Get them the fuck out of here. They don't even have any equipment. They have no equipment.
They didn't show up with with any sort of proton pack or anything.
They said they have salt bullets. He goes, what the fuck do salt bullets do?
That's not even a real thing. That's not even a real thing. I use salt to gargle with my canker sore. That's not a real thing, okay? They're not killing ghosts with salt. That's stupid.
And they can hunt ghosts better with their shirts off.
Yeah.
I don't know. They really want me to like help them get oiled up. I go, no, this is off. This is off, and the devil is going to possess this house for the rest of the time.
So they go, look how sexy these fucking dudes are. I'm going all over again.
I mean, look at
They can seduce ghosts.
Yeah, dude, they get the ghost. They go, you sure you don't want to pass on to the other side? And the ghost is like, well, I mean, I guess I could if you take your pants off.
Oh my God, these guys can fit together those fucking those leading to their dick dents like a puzzle.
Yeah, dude. If they lock in, that's how you let ghosts into the world, is when you lock that together.
If I was gay, I could definitely beat to this pitch for sure.
Is this photoshopped or is that real?
I'm pretty sure it's real. The type says Supernatural, the best series ever. It looks like
it looks like a calendar.
Yeah, actually, it looks like from a trapper keeper.
Yeah. Look at that with the wings. Come
Mr.
on.
December.
And he's not even the hot brother.
He gets pretty hot.
As he gets
Look at the one where they're dressed up as hot priests. They look like stripper priests. Like if that showed up, you'd be like, "Oh, Father, for I have sinned."
Are you ready to take your pens?
Amen.
Amen.
Giveth and the Lord cometh.
Letter to the Corinthians. Thou is horny.
Risen.
Yeah. For he has given us his only begotten son.
I saw him all over your hymn.
What does sexy 126 tell us from the Bible?
What woman is not going to say they have a ghost? Of course you're going to say you have a ghost if these guys show up.
It's just
He goes door to door. He goes, "Sir, do you have any paranormal crimes?" Like, why? He goes, "We solve paranormal crimes." He goes, "Yeah, I probably got some. I hear some like little weird ticky-talk things in the night if you guys want to hang out for a bit."
He goes, you know, you'd be surprised at how many women's houses are still settling. There's no ghosts.
He goes, "A lot of ghosts pick up on sexual energy, so if you don't mind, I'm just going to sit here and beat off a little bit. I mean, if you could help me out, that'd be great, but I understand you're the client. I understand you're the client."
Listen, I don't want to be unprofessional, but usually midday I like to do 100 naked push-ups. Do you mind if I do those in front of you?
You can tell I'm getting totally down if my dick hits the floor.
He goes, if I'm having a good plump hang, this house is definitely haunted.
Hold my dick against my belly so I can do push-ups without breaking my dick in half.
He goes, so sorry, would you mind being my dick muzzle? Dude, bring up some of the hot girls that they help with ghosts.
Christine, bring up a list of Supernatural's hottest chicks.
Yeah. Right here.
Yeah, Jacob, get ready to jerk off at your mom's house.
The CW has all my favorite women on. Like the Flash just had somebody on that I feel is taking over Allison Page's mantle.
Allison Page is a pig.
Stop it.
Dreyfus, that's the new girl.
Richard
Dreyfus' granddaughter?
That's my daughter, Natalie. You can't go just beating off.
She's the niece of Richard Dreyfus.
Yeah, dude, look at
Natalie Dreyfus.
Oh, wait a second. So is this the girl? So this girl here married the guy. Isn't Padalecki the last name of the guy?
Either that or it's a super hot family.
Well, no, I heard they both guys are actually married to girls they met on the show.
Oh yeah, dude, it was probably.
I think it's Danielle Eccles is beautiful. His wife is beautiful.
She's got that little Katie Holmes side smile that fucking so hot.
She's smoking hot.
Like if a stroke goes right, you know, that must be just a revolving door for those two hot actors.
Well,
just
they're
on their
married.
show. Yeah, but I'm saying, you know what I mean? For seasons, they were like, God, I get it. I hunt ghosts. I get a ton of puss. This is a lot. It's a lot for me to do. A lot of puss.
You know what's good exercise? Fucking chicks who have paranormal problems. The one on the right? I won't say
I
it.
think those are bad photos of them. 'Cause I watched the Architectural Digest tour of Jensen Ackles' home, and his wife's hot.
Yeah, Jared Padalecki. Well, we saw the girl who he's married to, so it's like she's smoking.
Both these girls are smoking hot in this picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sluts, though.
You can take her down a notch or two. So you can go back to the 25 hottest girls on. Oh man, yeah. If these guys show up to solve your ghost problem, just.
I mean,
So this
by
is
the way, yeah, his wife, by the way, is the 24th out of 25th hottest.
That's crazy. This girl barely broke the rankings. 23.
What?
What?
I see it.
Girl's got Russian face.
Now they're just now we're just trying to make sure we don't get called rapists. All right, come on, what's happening here? Now we're back.
Back online. We got to the top 20.
Now we're back. Her eyes too far apart. Keep going.
We got to do hot girl J skeet shooting.
Your mouth's too small. Keep going.
Sure, her mouth is too small. Her mouth is fine.
What? Those and any of these girls right here. Go back to that other one before. That girl's natural eyebrows come in. Now we got a problem.
Oh yeah, you think you got some thick ones? You got some Groucho Marxes?
This girl's quarantine face. You'd fight her before you fucked her.
You go. I think
Zudawi.
I think the ghost took her.
Zudawi.
Yeah, it's so funny. I still think it's so funny. If it's just any girl being like, "My house is haunted, and I got these guys' numbers," and they show up, and you're like, "Fuck this, fuck this." She looks like one of the dolls.
So she does. I'll tell you the thing going on also here, in fairness, is that show's been on for 15 years. So they're also showing the girls now and when they were on the show. That's a big difference, too. 15-year difference. So on the show.
That show's been going for 15 years.
It's in its 15th and final season right now.
That's this broad number 15. Come on.
Oh, even her, they had to make her character's name Ruth.
Yeah, I don't trust this list at all.
This list. Oh, it's
number one at least.
It's made by a gaming nerd, so it's a bad call. They're going down in order of approachable.
Now listen, if you want pure hot, that would give you my trophies list. Those are women that I would capture and feed in the basement if they lived there.
Mm-hmm.
We can go on the richest. 15 hotties from Supernatural. All men fantasize about.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. Some of these girls are famous. By the way, that's his wife. His wife made number 15. Smart move.
Ruby.
For sure?
Yeah, dude. She was Ruby number 2.
Okay. That's that girl, I guess. We don't have to see the picture, I guess.
If you wanted to be filthy rich, you just need to be an
15. All I see is Walton Goggins.
Love Goggins. Who doesn't like Goggins?
Oh, the Gogs?
By the way,
ads are coming in before the pictures of the girls. Is number 15? Oh, is that Joe Mantegna? Come on.
Picture of I like the picture of Scott Bakula.
We were batting around watching Quantum Leap too.
Got some tweets
Those
about
are
it.
not loading at all.
Wasn't that convenient, Christine? We look at all the hunky guy pictures and all the abs, all the oiled up ads.
Yeah.
And then the second we want to get to all the hot chicks that are on fucking Supernatural, you go and fucking cockbloss. You know what, Jay? I'm sorry.
You got a 3,000% zoom lens on those guys' obliques.
Yeah,
you can't show me some fucking face from 15 years ago.
One of those guys. I saw one of those guys cock ACLs through his jeans. You can't find fucking hot girl pictures?
Yeah. I can count the veins on his dick.
Yeah. I could see his blood moving.
They were plentiful.
He had a vascular torso.
Oh, his dick looks like the roots to a tree. Just everything.
Yeah. It looks like a pulled off arm with just veins hanging off. Yeah, I mean, if you're in season 1, so that was 15 years ago. So the show started in 2005.
Yeah, and they're hot. These guys are hot then. They gotta be smoking now.
Oh, when they get money and you go into that like extra hot.
Yeah, for sure. See, not me, dude. If I had a successful show like that, by season 7, I'm like, oh, we're rolling right now. I'm just gonna get fat.
Oh, you get super heavy.
Yeah, super heavy.
I would.
Best job,
Has
man.
Jay from Supernatural gone super heavy?
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Jacob?
I just think it's such a great job if you're being paid to look your best. Imagine if your job is to just work out and
Yeah, that's why I like when
do your
everyone was.
physical best.
Everyone was all surprised. Everyone was like surprised when they're like, take a look at what happened with Kumail Nanjiani. It's like, yeah, you had trainers in the best food,
Yeah.
and he was being paid a shit ton of money to get super jacked. That's why I said
He has a magic genie probably somewhere.
that really helps get jacked. And Jay, like, I'm going to take Jay steroids if he can't, and then just imagine where I get. Then I'm starring in it.
Get yoked up on prednisone.
Prednisone.
He goes, I know it's only a pill, but can I melt it down and inject it in my butt so I feel like I'm doing it?
The doctor goes, please don't do that. Please
Sarah
don't.
Show on the list that is fantastic. Sarah Shai,
Yeah.
just Alana Tal.
This is from 2011. It was created.
Oh, then we're missing 9 years of hot action, Christine.
More Trisha Helfer, hot. Emmanuel Vaugier?
Yeah.
Fuck her.
She was the girl that made Sam cry.
She made Sam cry.
Oh, really? I hate that.
Is Sam a character?
Yeah.
Sarah Shahi is the girl that was on The Sopranos that Tony went to Vegas with and shared like a weekend with her. You remember the episode?
I do remember the episode.
That's her.
Good for Tony Soprano.
We go to Las Vegas.
I like the way they list how they are. It's like the girl who didn't know she was dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The werewolf that made Sam cry. What a fun,
Great.
what a fun
Great description.
Lisa.
What an angel. I don't even know the show. The girl in white in the pilot episode.
Yeah, she was hot. That's the pilot episode, yeah.
Well, she's
She
a
was really
former
hot.
NFL cheerleader and descendant of a 19th century Parisian Shah. So,
Is that why her
Persian
name's Shaw?
Persian.
I'm dumb.
Sarah Shahi. She's born who? Yeah, and that's one reason why you changed your name right there. I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Yeah. Kick her in the chest and down to a hole.
Dude,
I'd kick her Persian ass down a hole. This is the East Village.
TJ Loose smoking gets me every time.
What
are you doing?
Like, why is it to be such a? What's the effeminate hold, bro?
Dude, I'm fine with it, Whiskey. I'm just jealous of smoking inside.
Go up to Dead in the Water. Is that when we see and Bloody Mary? Yeah, we know these episodes. Yeah, it's a pretty severe face though on Amy Hacker.
Oh man,
Man, she is greatest.
A lot of Texas girls making this list.
By the way, they threw a Jew in there, and I don't know if you noticed. What does she play?
Schwartz, the hot doctor.
Of course.
Oh, I know that girl. Sam's girlfriend's from Friday Night Lights.
Tara?
She is. It's Tara.
Dude. Yep. This is a terrible picture of her because in the show, this is how the show basically starts, by the way. It's her walking around in her panties and like a half top, and then the brother comes to pick the other brother up and goes, "Hey, dude, Dad's out hunting again, and he's missing. We have to go find him." And his girlfriend's like, and he's got to be like, "Sorry, babe, I got other things I have to do." Sorry.
So why didn't they just call the show Hot Ghosts?
The girl doesn't even have like a fucking, like an overt reaction to her boyfriend's brother meeting the first time while she's in panties. She's like, "And this is?" It's like, "My brother." And she's like, "Cool, you guys want to talk for 3 or 4 minutes while I'm just sitting here with my moose knuckle?"
So funny.
She's find his way, huh?
She's
Hey,
crazy.
Hot boys. Hey, hot boys, searching for ghosts.
And every time he just keeps fucking other girls, they always end up fucking him because he has that moment in the show where he goes, I'm sad since my girlfriend was killed in a paranormal way.
How did she die?
Maybe the mom died, like on fire on the ceiling or something.
Wait, what?
This is all pilot episode shit.
She dies by being burned on the ceiling? How did that even...
First she's just dead on the ceiling, it seems like, and then fire all around her.
What?
The important thing is, I'm telling you this, the first few months, so that he definitely dunked it. Don't worry, dude. He dunked it first.
But the first girl he's dating after that, where he goes, yeah, I've been single for about 3 months. She goes, what happened? He goes, my ex-girlfriend died. Well, how'd she die? It's in a supernatural way, and then got lit on fire on the ceiling. Like, I don't think we should.
Sexy.
Christy, I know we're not in studio, but can you please, for the love of God, look up Adrian Palicki nude? If that doesn't work, please. Fappening.
This canker sore hurts so bad.
Oh, show's almost over too. I get to go back to
leaked pics.
Yes. Oh, none of these are leaked. Why are they leaked? She's not naked. Yeah, keep going. There's something. Her box is somewhere. There's a fucking. I'll tell you what. That's a weird tit job. That's a fat nip.
And not even her.
I think that was
not even her.
It might be her.
That's one of Jacob's dolls.
Oh, that Pod Wii U. Pad CU. What do we name it?
Pad Thai. Chicken Pad Thai.
Oh no.
Zadui.
Pad CU.
Pad CU.
You say Pad CU. Oh, maybe I'll do Chinese food tonight. I'm not holding grudges.
CU is a nice dish.
Yeah, you're gonna go into the doctor tomorrow. Be in a fart storm.
Yeah, I'll take that. But I'm thinking there's a little bit of fucking spicy shit might fucking make me feel a little bit better, you know?
You know, I was thinking there's a little bit
hot mustard, some horseradish.
My life, a little bit of Jennifer. Sorry.
On the sun, a little bit of Palicki having fun. Wow.
Yeah,
wait. Palicki fappening leaked photos 2015 to 2020. No. Yes. Sorry, I yelled. Continue reading, please.
Mom is that on the left.
That's a sweet lady.
Oh, you slut. Oh, you whore. Oh, what a dirty pig. Oh, you're garbage.
It's just a Maxim shoe.
Bitch. Dumb bitch. I'm so angry at her.
Having a good Maxim shoot.
Show or These are the things I would say to the computer by myself, by the way. This bitch didn't have any leaks. They put the word leak next to every name now. They know what I do.
Yeah, they drive the traffic. They get you every time.
Every goddamn time.
Look, I was so surprised by this poll. There's only 23 minutes left. More people not sending naked photos.
Wow. We did a camper poll where it says, do you send out dirty pictures or videos of yourself? Yes, of course. It's 2020, or no way, scared of a hack, and scared of a hack won.
Man, I realize how fucking gay our campers were.
I'm just worried about cybersecurity, Jay.
Who gives a shit? So what? What are you gonna do? No one gives a shit in the world, man. I mean, it might fucking up if you're running for office, I guess. But if if a picture of my dick goes out to the world, I guess. I mean, I'd be humiliated because I hate my dick. But if I had an awesome dick, I'd be sitting here with it out right now.
You just tweet it out and you go,
I'd be sitting there just fucking holding hog right here. I'm like,
if you woke up with a giant dong, you'd be so obnoxious.
I'd be like, hey, you guys want to name this doll? You got any Armenian ideas for this one there, Toots?
Yeah, I go, guys, did you see Jay tweeted out another picture of his dick? And you're like, yeah, no, it's a daily thing. Jay does his daily dick pics.
So I'd say go watch Supernatural and beat off. Not you, DJ Lou. You're going to go pound out your chick because you got all worked up seeing those guys' dick wrinkles.
Yeah. She goes, after they watch one Supernatural, DJ Lou's girlfriend goes, I think I heard a ghost in the other room. You should call those guys.
She goes, DJ Lou, do you see those pictures of those boys from Supernatural?
El Diablos no es temor.
Supernatural is real. I do not play with Supernatural because I practice Santeria.
Dude, you show a very staunch Catholic that show, and they're like, no, that's bad.
No, these are all really real things.
Dios mío,
Ay, Dios míos, Lou.
His girlfriend is the cleaning lady from Family Guy.
Yes. It sure is. Evil school child, Andy Fiore.
Christine's falling the pressure. She's look at her. She's withdrawing all of her pussy pictures she sends all over the globe right now. She's like, oh, nope, delete.
Nope. Let me go to the cloud. I'm out.
Do you care? Would you care if your dick pic got out into the world? Really, DJ Lou?
Yes, I would totally care.
Why?
I'm
not proud of it. You're saying?
Well, the shot I took, I was proud of, but it's all right. I'll have that out there. You want me to send it?
No.
What?
What? Send it to me personally.
What do you think we were doing, dude? We're just talking. We're talking about a hack or somebody going evil on you. I'm saying, like, put it out there. I love put my dick pic out. One, I would just deny it because I don't have any picture of my dick and body because I said this on Skanks the other day too, and somebody tweeted at me today or something. And I go, I do cat dog pictures. I go, you don't get any torso. All you get is my dick or face. You'd never have a picture of my face and dick simply because I'm not going to send you a picture of all the shit in between.
You said that on
yesterday's episode that went out from Bonfire.
It went out. The episode of Bonfire that went out. Okay.
Yeah, the episode that aired yesterday, you said that. I had cat dog in my notes.
Okay, yeah. That's what somebody wrote to me. They were like, cat dog's hilarious.
I love DJ Lou's just like, what? You guys want it? I'll send it. Should I put it up? Should I tweet it?
Did he break down? He's like, yeah, I'd be upset. I don't care. I'll send it to everybody. Who wants it?
It immediately makes me think I will never commit a crime with Lou Witzke. The way he just reacted to that.
He folds quick, man. He folds.
You go, Lou, who was with you on the bank robbery? He goes, I'm not telling you shit, pig. And you go, who was there? He goes, Soder, Jacob, Jay, Christine, Black Lou, Andy Fiore. I can give you all their names and addresses.
I keep telling them we should stop. And they keep saying, no, let's go. Let's move forward. I'm like, no, this is a terrible idea.
He's like Will Ferrell and Austin Powers. It's like, where is Dr. Evil's lair? He's like, I'll never tell you. Where's Dr. Evil's lair? Die. Where's Dr. Evil's lair? It's in the volcano. He goes, damn, 3 times.
It's in the volcano. It's here's the passcodes.
Well, Jacob, I appreciate you bringing out your mom's scariest dolls for this episode.
Of course.
Merkface, we missed you, buddy.
I miss you guys, man. Let's do it again soon. This was...
Yeah, in a couple weeks when that beer comes back in. Please, dude, anytime you want to jump on with us, bro. More the merrier, man. It was awesome to see.
Yeah, man. So I'm getting a bit lonely over here.
I'm sure, dude. Yeah, hop on with us anytime, dude. You're part of the fam. And
love you guys.
We love you guys. I love all you guys. Black Lou, DJ Lou, Jacob, Christine, Merkface. Thank you, buddy. Danny Sodes, you know I love you, dog.
Love you, buddy, and feel better. I hope the doctor's appointment goes well. And don't forget to go to youtube.com/thebonfire and subscribe.
Yeah. We'll catch you guys next time. The Bonfire Quarantine Tapes.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Mushy, mush mushy.
Mush mushy.
Mushy.